Yo, 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 what's up? Yo, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Ian Sosa checking in. We got the NFL draft tonight. Finally is here. Got a Sixers game also tonight. So it's up, Philly. You already know we locked in tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all a review of the Eagles off season so far, man. Been a lot of moves by Howie, lot of moves, man. A lot of moves. I don't know if we're gonna stay put at 22 or if we're gonna trade up, trade down. We don't know, but I'm gonna give y'all my top five options. I think we should pick at 22. And we about to go over a review of the off season so far, man. I think the Eagles been having a solid off season so far. Not too like I just think it's been solid. I think how we everything we've been asking for, I feel like how we did. I feel like he did. Real rap. I ain't got no complaints. All I did, y'all, was sit back and let how we cook. I ain't got one complaint, man. You got a couple little linebackers, so you know what I'm saying? Got DB. You know what I mean? So it's like best player available in this draft. I don't feel like they got a reach, in my opinion. I don't feel like they got a reach for anything. You know what I'm saying? I feel like our squad is well put together. If you ask me, um, I felt like how we made some solid moves, man. So we gonna go with the extensions. Everybody. So here's a list of everybody that how we extended. BG got a 1 year deal. Landon Dickinson 4 year deal. Hell of a deal. I think he's the highest paid guard. Re-signed Jake Elliott to a 4 year deal. Albert O, you re-signed him to a 1 year deal. Braden Mann, you re-signed him 2 years. Rick Lovato 1 year. Reed Blankenship 1 year. That was a sneaky solid move. Um, Even though I felt like Reed had a okay year, I feel like he's kind of limited, but I think he's solid overall. I think that was a sneaky 1 year deal, man. Jordan Mailata, 3 year deal. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Jordan Mailata, man. This is a diamond in the rough. Diamond in the rough. The way they developed Jordan Mailata needs to be studied. Avante Maddox, they re-signed him to 1 year. Um, I don't, I, I don't know, but that was questionable right there. But they re-signed Avante Maddox to 1 year. So I think the best they re-signed Smitty too, a 3 year deal. They gave Smitty a 3 year deal. I told my man on Twitter, my man Smitty Eagle, I'm like, bro, be patient. They gonna re-sign Smitty, bro. So those all the people I think the Eagles extended so far. Hope I'm not missing names, but those are all the names they extended so far. So I think the best extension, the best one out of all those, I would say Smitty, man. I love the Smitty deal. And then you see what what's his name? Amon St. Brown just got. So it was good to jump ahead of that. And I heard they had talks of signing they had talks of re-signing AJ Brown as well. So questionable. The most questionable extension I have is Albert O, the tight end. Like why? Why you extend him and then you go on and you sign a tight end in free agency, I believe, but I don't understand that extension. I don't understand that or Avante Maddox, to be honest. Um, Even though Avante Maddox got potential, I don't really understand them too. But all in all, solid extensions, in my opinion. Landon Dickinson, Jake Elliott, Smitty, Reed, Jordan Mailata. I felt like it was a good job by Howie, man. You ask me. So the losses we got a few losses. We got a few big losses in my opinion. Only a few, but we got a few big losses. We had a few big losses, man. Fletch retired. Kelsey retired. Swift, he went to the Bears. I think he signed in Hassan Reddick trade. So those are the biggest losses I think um, on the squad. The biggest loss I would say is probably Jason Kelsey. I would say the biggest loss, because I believe Even though Hassan Reddick lost, I have faith in the trenches. If it's one thing I have faith in with my team, is getting offensive defensive linemen. I'm not. That's one position I never worry about with my team. We know how to build in the trenches. It may be the other positions be a little questionable, but the trenches, offensive defensive linemen, I love my squad there, man. But yeah, I think the biggest loss out of all of them is Jason Kelsey. I was gonna lean towards Fletch, but I feel like Jalen Carter, um, and I feel like Jalen Carter could. He got potential, man. He got potential, and I think Milton Williams gonna have a better year. So you know what I'm saying, Jason Kelsey just special on and off the field. He's just special. That's the biggest loss to me is Jason Kelsey, if you ask me. Now we're gonna go to the additions, the people we added. You know what I'm saying? The people we added. No, let's go. We're gonna start off. We're gonna start off with Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley, man, 3-year deal. Bryce Huff, 3-year deal as rusher. I love both of those signings. Zach Bowen, he's a linebacker, 1-year deal. A lot of these are 1-year deals, y'all. Devontae Parker, 1-year deal. CJ Gardner-Johnson, 3-year deal. This is what I wanted the Eagles to get. Dog. You hear me? Matt Hennessy, 1-year deal. Devin White, that's an underrated signing right there. I like that Devin White signing. 1-year deal. Kenny Pickett picked up via trade. Oren Burks, a linebacker, 1-year deal. Paris Campbell, 1-year deal. Will Greer, 1-year deal. Tyler Hall, 1-year deal. CJ Husama, 1-year deal. And DJ Mustafa, 1-year deal. A lot of 1-year deals, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of 1-year deals. All the players that they signed to multiple years is who Saquon, Bryce Huff, and C.J. Gardner-Johnson they look like. So a lot of 1-year deals, y'all. So we'll see. I think the worst signing. Is to me is Avonte. I want to say Avonte Maddox, man, because it's like if you had the boy Isaiah Rodgers coming back, what are you bringing Avonte back for? We got like 10 corners on the roster, bro. But and Zach Bond, I really didn't care too much for either one of them signings. So either or, pick your poison, in my opinion, is the worst signing. The best signing is C.J. Gardner-Johnson, to me. I know people probably won't go with Saquon, but what C.J. Gardner-Johnson brings, the intensity, tenacity, that dog mentality, and he versatile. He can play safety, nickel. He can play either safety position. He can play nickel. He could probably play box safety here and there. He's versatile. And my sleeper signing is Paris Campbell. I see him playing in Indianapolis. He hard. Y'all. He hard. I like Paris Campbell hard. He's hard. So that's basically a review of the Eagles offseason so far before the draft. How we been cooking. As y'all can see, how we been cooking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give y'all my top 5 options now. I think the Eagles should consider at 22 tonight. I'm gonna give y'all a couple honorable mentions. We'll go with first honorable mention. Brian Thomas, wide receiver. We're gonna go with Nate Wiggins, cornerback. Cooper DeJean, DB, and Talise Fogel. I don't know if I'm saying it. He's a guard tackle. Brian Thomas, he's a wide receiver. Nate Wiggins, cornerback, and Cooper DeJean. He seemed like a fan favorite. I see on Twitter. So those are my honorable mentions. So we're gonna go into my actual list. Top 5 options I think the Eagles should consider at 22. At 5, I got Xavier Worthy, man, wide receiver. Listen, a wide receiver like Xavier Worthy that could just take the top off, so explosive, that could, you know what I'm saying, wiggle, etc., etc. Perfect complement to A.J. Brown and Smitty. That's the perfect slot receiver. In my opinion, we need a quick, shifty, fast slot receiver. We don't need a receiver. We don't need a receiver that's like that's that's like that's like AJ Brown. That's like a being in his size, like 6'2", 6'3". No, we need a nice, quick, shifty receiver, Julian Edelman type. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. We need a Danny Amendola type. We need a nice, quick, shifty slot receiver that can play off of Smitty and AJ. I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, we get one of like a Zay Flowers type, a slot like somebody that could do damage in a slot like that. That's different than AJ and Smitty. You know what I'm saying, don't get me wrong, they can do damage in the slot, but I like them outside. I want somebody in there that could do damage. You hear me? So give me Xavier Worthy, man. I'm not mad at 22. That could be a reach, but I'm not mad at that. At 4, I got tackle guard Latham. J.C. Latham. I believe he played for Alabama. I believe. Guard tackle. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? At 3, got Graham Burton, center. I like that pick. Center guard. We lost Jason Kelsey, man. I'm not saying that we got to reach for a center or guard, but come on. If you've been following the Eagles, you know offensive, defensive alignment. Y'all already know how it go. Y'all know how it go. So I got 5, Xavier Worthy, 4, J.C. Latham, 3, Graham Barton. You know what I'm saying? At 2, I got Chop Robinson, edge. Perfect edge. He could be the perfect edge in Vic Fangio's scheme. So I got Chop Robinson at 2 and 1. I want Brian Murphy. Brian Murphy the second, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, Brian Murphy the second. Listen, the defensive tackle. I think he got the potential to be a real disruptor. And at 22, that's a good pick at 22. I want Brian Murphy the second. That's my top option for the Eagles at 22. Brian Murphy the second, man. So we're gonna see, y'all. We're gonna see what tonight hitting for. We're gonna see what